If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to aoeah.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. In today's video, I'm going to explain in simple terms how match coverage works in Cover 3 defense. If you don't know when to use it, why to use it, how to use it, where its weaknesses are, you've come to the right place. So I'm just going to show you guys a basic version. You don't really need all the advanced matchup principles. Before we get into it, make sure you drop a like on today's video, become a member, subscribe if you're new. You want the full scheme of what I'm going to show you guys today, make sure you check it out in the members section. 335 wide, it's still pretty good at Madden 23. However, you can move to the dollar. Since there's no weak box, you can move to dollar and stuff like that. So we'll make sure we have a full scheme on nickel defenses as well as dollar and all that. I use quarters for man defense in Madden 23, so just throwing that out there, man, if you guys want to try it, if you're playing the beta still. Anyway, let's talk about this multiple defense, man. As far as personnel goes, I just want my linebackers out. I want a safety in here. I don't know the depth chart for the Rams, so I'm not going to waste my time. Fastest linebackers on the outside, so that's how you really want to run it. Fastest linebackers. As far as coaching adjustments, you want your auto defensive play call on, so your middle thirds line up accordingly, and your corners, you know, your slot corner, everybody, you want to make sure they line up accordingly. Auto alignment, just leave it the way it is. Ball and air defense, you can put up whatever you want. And then for right now, we could just leave this stuff stock until we start making crazy adjustments. Name of the play we're going to talk about today is the Mike Blitz 3. Okay, this Blitz, I'm going to show you guys in like trips formations what it does. So let's just run dagger. All right, I think it's important that you guys understand what's going on. So let's go ahead and just put a simple setup. We'll go ahead and spread the D-line, crash them out, QB contain, and then we'll take this guy off his blitz and put him on a yellow. So it'll be a vertical hook, and then we'll come over here and watch. Now, in match defense, you're gonna have the seam flats out of this Mike Blitz 3. One thing that you always need to remember is if someone's running this defense on you, you want to look for your swing, table routes, anything that goes to the running back. I can almost guarantee that this quarterback's going to hit the running back on an out route, on that check and go for the swing. That's probably where he's going, because my priority is going to be the tight end. So if you're running a trips formation, this is probably what you want to guard. Probably want to put myself on a blitz. Boom, come across this way. Now you're seeing what's happening, okay? You're seeing the what do you call it? The bad side of it right now, okay? The flats, when you're playing against seam flats like this, okay? You're running a trips formation. These guys are gonna net you real good yards because they get open. This seam flat will bite the vertical route, all right? And then he'll come back. It'll be too late. You'll be able to get mad yards. Table routes kill this as well. I'm surprised they didn't actually do that, okay? So I'm gonna just go ahead and run the same thing, vert hook, just like this. This is a basic setup, okay? You can even pass commit. I'm gonna put myself on a blitz just to try to get better pressure. Boom, come here, come up, running back. Okay, so routes like this that go underneath are what cook you. Now, if someone's running to their running back and you want to keep this stock defense like this, you can just man up the A linebacker to the running back so it look like this, and then you can still put your X guy on a vert hook or blitz him. If you want more pressure, blitz him. It's up to you, doesn't matter. You have to face the escape artist too. In Madden 23 is not going to really be an issue, so you don't have to really worry about it. And he threw it right there to the flat. Now, where this defense really shines and what it's really good at is defending the 2x2. So anything that's like a two receiver set on both sides. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go to doubles wide flex, and let's just run verticals. You'll notice that the seam flats will automatically know what to do, okay? Let's just run full pressure, and then we're gonna worry about the tight end. All right, that's what we're gonna worry about with ours. Boom, got pressure, tight end. Here comes the pressure. This guy throws it, he throws it straight to the wrong guy, bro. Why didn't he catch that? But let me show you an instant replay where this defense really cooks, okay? So let's go to instant replay. The seam flats are automatically gonna recognize the 2x2 set. This is where they're really powerful because they will follow vertical routes, so they can't hit you up the seams. Chances are they're gonna get picked. You're gonna see both these guys get. Now, where they do cook you is, remember, like I've told you before, your flats. So whenever you're facing someone who's consistently running match defense, you want to try to send streaks, right, on your seams with flat route combos. So table routes, okay? drag routes. You know what I mean? Anything. That's where you cook this defense. A lot of people still try to throw crossing routes and stuff like that, bro. You can't. Remember, if you change your curl flats to anything, it affects your seam flats, and they won't do man up principles. So you probably have to keep your seam flats. If you want the matchup principles there, you have to leave this to default and maybe use cloud flats to do the work for you. So we could put cloud flats here, right? The only problem is when you shade up and down your defense, it's going to change both. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be virtually hard to stop these guys from doing anything. However, it's your linebackers. So you could put these guys on 5. All right, and running the same damn play. Keep your matchup principles. Let's just run the same. Where are we at? Where's flood at? In a double. We'll just run flood again. You could take this guy, your linebacker, right? And you can put him on a hard flat, which means now he goes 5 yards out and you can run a Mabel. And people love to run this style of defense if you're trying to look for that side of the field, and they just rely on their user on the middle of the field. Now, I'm a bum, so don't expect nothing from me to stop, you know what I mean, like that. So the AI is better than me. So, but I am going to watch this. I'm going to watch this, and he's got nowhere to go. Okay, now you'll see. Let me show you guys an instant replay, what the vibes are here. Let's come to instant replay, and let's look at this seam flat. Okay, the seam flat's going to play this route really good. Okay, because we didn't affect the zone drops on the curl flats. Curl flats, seam flats, quarter flats. But on the hard flats, we affected it to 5. So essentially, he can knock everything out. Running backs, where you start to fail here is when they start to use their running backs on wheel routes. When they start to do that, you're gonna get cooked. That's when you need to start manning him up. That's when you use the man up principles as far as coverage. And another thing is, remember, you can still send the pressure too. Now, sending the pressure against the AI is gonna be kind of difficult. But what I would do is I would put myself, because you still got to worry about seam routes. If your opponent's smart enough, they're going to hit you right up the seams, but boom, we can send the pressure. Boom, he's throwing it over. The people were coming. And I'll show you guys an instant replay. He actually caught that. I'll show you guys an instant replay what the pressure looks like with that setup. You'll see that we're rushing these many people, and this guy actually gets around the running back, which he's dumbed down, but it's all good, man. It happens. It's the game. The game sucks. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, you can start manning up people. You put your fast linebackers out there and try to get some man up defense, but you still have to watch out for escape artists, man. You guys know the vibes. Escape artists. Now, there's not a lot of pressure here, so that means something's going to be open. Now, if you're going to be manning people up, I suggest you let the underneath routes go. That's what I would recommend. So you would man up these guys, right? And then you let the underneath routes go. He was supposed to come off. All right, here we go. QB contain. And then we watch the middle routes, right? So we want to stay up here. Anything breaking, he does have these underneath routes, but it is what it is. You have to play chess, right? Know when to send the pressure, know when not to. Just mess around with your opponent. You want to make sure you control defense. You're not trying to prevent his pass. You want to just leave him certain areas open that he's going to have to find. Now, what's cool about Madden 23 is the pass rush is going to be a little bit better. They're not going to have that much time to wait. You know what I mean? Little Timmies are going to struggle. But I think EA is going to realize this. They're going to nerf the pass rush in 23. So Little Timmy has time in the pocket. Because right now, well, in the state of the game when I last played, it was ferocious, son. Make sure you guys drop a like. Love you.